Hopefully you had the opportunity to create your own Teacher Edmodo account. I'm just going to log in and show you today how to create your own group or groups. You can see that I'm logged in on my home page. It tells me, "Hi, Miss Cupshaw," and it notes that I'm the teacher. Underneath, it's not showing that I have any groups, so I'm going to go ahead and share with you how to create a group or groups. There's actually no limit to the number of groups that you can create, and there's no limit to the number of groups that a student can join. Creating groups can make it easy for the teacher to give assignments or quizzes. You can distribute notes to certain students or perhaps all the students in your class, and it provides students the opportunity to communicate and collaborate via online interaction with peers as well as their teacher. So we're going to go ahead and create our first group, and I am going to be specific and say that it's going to be a math group because I am going to be having 2 groups today. I'll create 2 groups for you. Select a grade. I am 5th grade, and subject area mathematics. You're going to see another scroll down box. This one's a little bit awkward because I teach math, and certainly I teach a little bit of algebra, some basic math thrown in, as well as geometry, but I don't teach like the trigonometry or the computer science. So you can choose which one best suits you. I'm going to go ahead and say that, perhaps maybe this is a little bit difficult for me, geometry. Now, knowing that I just selected geometry, that's not going to deter me from my assignments that I'm creating for my students. It just kind of gives the Edmodo community kind of like a range of what you're teaching, and you can change that at any given time, or maybe you just want to hit all. That way you're covering all of those content areas. Group size, I have 17 kids, so I'll click the 16 to 20 range. And describing your group, you can, kind of type in as much as you want or as little as you want. So I am actually just going to say that I have varying levels. I have below proficient to advanced learners. And spell check, thank goodness for it. There's proficient. I have varying levels below proficient to advanced learners, and I'll hit finish. Now you can see that my first group has been established, and it also gives me a code. That code is going to come in handy later on when you have students signing in. They will need access to that code in order for them to have their own, Edmodo account established for Cupshaw Math. If they don't have that code, unfortunately, they won't be able to get into your group that you assign them. That's one group done. I said I was going to create another group. I'm going back to my home page, click on the icon home, and there it is, Cupshaw Math. I want one more group, so I'm going to create a group. And again, Cupshaw, be specific as possible. It's going to be reading, select a grade, it's 5th again, and subject area, language arts. Select the subject again, ESL, journalism, reading, speech. I'm a combo of English and reading, so I'm just going to go ahead though and click reading. Again, same thing. You're creating the assessments, and when you give like the snapshot where you're progress monitoring your kids using the snapshot tool from Edmodo, you can click the content standards pertaining to your grade. So this scroll down option is not going to deter again from what you're exposing your students to. Go ahead and hit create. And group size, again, I'm with that 17, so there's my range. And again, I'm going to say that I have varying levels, below grade level to advanced grade level. And whoa, thank goodness, spell check again, yikes. Okay, varying levels, below grade level to advanced grade level. To advanced. Okay, to advanced. That looks good. And there's capture reading. Again, you can see that they're getting a new code for reading because it's a separate group. So if I go back to my home page, now you can see my 2 groups that were established.